Well, g'day and welcome back to the channel. Something a little different today. I'm going to meet up with a friend of mine who I met on Instagram, or probably over a year ago now, Michael. I'll chuck a link up to his Instagram in the description below. Be sure to go and give him a check him out and give him a follow. Amazing photographer. But yeah, me and Michael were talking and we wanted to do a sunrise shoot of Mount Barney. So we decided we'd meet this particular morning at around 6 a.m. Little did we know that it was going to be a massive cloud inversion, so there was no way of seeing the mountain. However, it did produce some of the best shooting conditions I've ever shot in as a landscape photographer. So as we discussed our attack and how we were going to shoot these trees along this road, be sure to follow this video, as it's possibly got one of my best images I've ever taken since being a landscape photographer. Well, best light anyway, so stay tuned. Oh, excitement galore. So me and Michael are driving through the real low fog in the valley here, and intermittently pulling over when we see an exciting tree, but you can't see it in this, but up on the hill there's this awesome lone tree, and it's leaning to the left, and it's up there by itself, making a really nice abstract shot. I've got my 7300 on. I was in full frame, and I've turned it to crop mode, giving my lens 450mm, so I can zoom even further in there. So yeah, really nice simplistic image. Michael's down there taking it from another angle, and there's some really nice light now coming through the valley. So I'm going to take this shot. Like I said, I'm in crop mode now, so it's at 450mm, 1/80th of a second, f8, ISO 100. I'll chuck this image up now and go to the next location. So the great thing about fog is, after I took this shot of this lone tree, look to my left, there's some beautiful light, two trees on the hill, with now the fog breaking up and getting some side light coming in. I think it's a glorious looking shot. Again, this vlogging camera won't pick it up, and still in crop mode on my full frame, just to give me that extra reach. I'm focused on these two trees on the hill here, and it's got fog in the foreground just cutting it, and then this light, side light coming through, and I can see Michael down the road there having some fun. So I'll go see what he's up to, but I'll show you this image first. So these are the two trees I'm talking about. I got the hill coming down, and I got some nice warm light just coming in here, and then that fog down the front. Glorious looking image. Uh, 1/80th of a second, f8, ISO 100, and lenses zoomed in at 450. Oh, it's just superb. So I'll chuck this image up and we'll move on. So I've got this gum tree again, driving on the road, jumped out at me. I like the tree itself. A couple of issues. I got a tree to the left here with its branches overhanging the frame. So I'm not sure if it's going to work. It's going to be too messy in the left hand side of the corner. But yeah, I'm going to take the image anyway, and then I'll chuck it up for you. Some nice light behind it, and then in the foreground I got this fence, and then the tree itself. So yeah, I don't think this will be a shot of the morning, but I'll chuck it up for you. Okay, see what Michael's doing. He's running around like a madman down there, and move on somewhere else. That image with the light behind it gives us real painterly glow, really nice. Like I said, unfortunately got branches from another gum tree. Might have to clone them out or do something along those lines, but it's a nice tree, a nice image. Probably look better if I jump the fence, but I'm not going to do that. It's private property, so yeah. But chuck that image up for you now. Move on to the next one. So yeah, I've just come, I was shooting that tree around the other side. I've just come this side of it, down the road, and I've got these wild grasses, they're white in the foreground here. I've still got that fog breaking all the trees in the back there. And I think this might make a better image actually. I'm not too sure yet, but definitely could be the peak of the morning, guys. It's just glorious. This whole valley is just in low cloud. Oh, stunning. Really like that. So I've gone back to full frame mode. 1/30th of a second, f9, ISO 100. What a morning to be alive. Here in the landscape photography. So I'll chuck this image up for you now and might move on. So after crossing the road from taking the image you just seen, I set up by the fence here and I saw this huge tree with the low cloud. Really worked. In post-process I had to clone a few trees around it and some fence posts just to make the tree stand out alone by itself in the field. Yeah, so just jumped out at me, this tree. I quite like this shot, so let me know in the comments below what you think. So after looking for different compositions, I turned back and across the road to possibly the best light and or the best image I've ever taken in landscape photography. As the sun was coming through the thick fog, sun had risen quite high now, it was probably 10 AM, and was diffused through that real heavy blanket of fog and hitting the gum tree, and it just made it look like a painting. I cannot wait to get this image printed out and hang it on my wall. It is absolutely stunning, and I'm quite proud of this image, to be honest with you. I like the composition and the light and just everything about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. I took two images of this composition, or two photos anyway, sorry. One was sort of most of the gum tree in it, and then I sort of zoomed in and focused a little bit more with the soft pastel colours. Let me know which one you think works best, but here they are. Possibly my best images ever. So to finish the day off, or the morning off, the road we were parked on, I looked up, and me and Michael were flying our drones up and down it. And we got some stunning light just coming through the trees. So I thought I'd finish the day off with this simple image, shooting back up the road with the light coming through the low fog clouds across the road. Makes quite a nice image. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like, and see you on the next adventure, guys. Cheers.